everybody, it's Stacie Duffy here, your Denver Metro real estate resource. And today I'm doing another driving tour for y'all. I'm out on the west side of Highlands Ranch, and we're going to do a driving tour of the Highlands Ranch Town Center shopping area. So I think the word I'm going to start using is complex for all of these really large shopping and retail and restaurant areas. Southlands is one that I just put up a video for, and that's a much larger one. This one is probably, I think this one is probably bigger than the Southlands area, but a little bit more split up across a few different intersections. So just to give you, if you're looking on a map, to give you an idea where we're at the west side of Highlands Ranch. I'm going to start at 470 and work my way kind of southeast through the town center. So I'm going to start at C470. So there's C470 and E470. Or if you're on the west side of 25, west side of I-25, the highway, it's C470. Which is not toll. That's not entirely true. So it's not toll right now, but they just added a toll lane, but it's not in service yet, and they're still doing construction. So, but that is, you know, short of the toll lane, that is not a toll highway, and then E470, which is a tollway. So, but we're going to be down off of C470 and Lucent Boulevard, just on the south side of 470, taking Lucent down south and where it hits Highlands Ranch Parkway. I'm going to start at C470 and Lucent, work my way down, and I'll talk y'all through that as we go through the video. There's a lot of new stuff out here. Like, I am sitting in a parking lot in one of the town center shopping areas, staring at a ridiculous amount of condos, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be mixed use. But probably like 10 or 12 buildings that are under construction that I can see from one parking spot. So there's a lot of expansion, a lot of development going on down here, especially from a retail and commercial, restaurant, hospital, health complex side of it, because Highlands Ranch is one of our largest suburban neighborhoods in the South Metro area. And there's a lot of single family homes here, a lot of townhouses. And so I think the retail is finally starting to catch up with a lot of the housing that's been in the area for a while. So because of that, some of the stuff is still under construction and is brand new and is not even open yet. Other stuff has been open for about 10, 12 years, but I'll walk you through it as we go through. So as always, if you're looking to buy or sell a house anywhere down here in any one of these neighborhoods, so anywhere in Highlands Ranch, over at Solstice or Sterling Ranch in Littleton, down south of 470 in the Chatfield area, I've got property under contract over there right now. I've got a listing coming on right down the street from the shopping center, which is why I want to shoot this for y'all, because that listing is walkable to all of this stuff, which is pretty awesome. So over in, in Highlands Ranch has its own subdivisions, Northridge, Westridge. It's got some other housing developments. There's Hearthstone. There's a lot of more named developments, Backcountry, Wildcat Reserve, lot of townhome complexes and everything, Palomino Parks down here. Anyway, a lot of different stuff. So it's a really, really large geographic area, and acres green when you get in the north central side, or I guess east side of Highlands Ranch. So anyway, it's a pretty large suburb as far as suburbs go. And but from an economic perspective, this area of the South Metro Denver area was one of the neighborhoods that maintained its value the best through the 2008 recession. I'd call it economic collapse. A little bit more than a recession. But so, and that was out of the entire country, not just out of Denver. Highlands Ranch was one of the areas that maintained their values and held their home values better than most of the places in the entire country. And so there's a lot of houses here. A lot of people want to live here. A lot of great schools, Douglas County schools. You can get to Colorado Springs or downtown Denver. You can go out to the mountains. You can get to the airport. A lot of different stuff. So anyway, sorry, I'm just rambling. I just love Highlands Ranch. There's a lot of stuff down here. So as always, if you're looking to buy or sell in the area, please feel free to reach out to me. I'm happy to help with that. I know this area. I work this area a lot. I can tell you all the good places to eat because, you know me, that's what I do. And all the ice cream shops, of course, because that's the other thing I do. And we'll point out the Chick-fil-A because, of course, there's a Chick-fil-A. Otherwise, I wouldn't know the area. So I'll get started with the tour here. If y'all ever want to reach out to me directly, please feel free to do so. My contact information is on my website. I can't talk, sorry. Link for that is down below. So, all right, we'll get started. Alrighty, so getting started, I am on Lucent, just crossing over the 470 bridge. So on the right side, we have the Children's Hospital, which is a big awesome hospital to have that really, really close down here in the Highlands Ranch area. And big family central neighborhood down here in Highlands Ranch. So a lot of what you're going to see here for the next quarter mile is all really new. There's a lot of business complexes on the right side that have been here for a while, but all the stuff on the left is brand new and really starting to develop. So in there, we've got a Rock Bottom Brewery, we've got Shake Shack, we've got Torchy's Tacos, Zoe's Kitchen, there's 47 Sushi and Kitchen, I think is what it is, Old Chicago, Starbucks, of course, and that's really a huge new complex, as well as the UC Health Highlands Ranch Hospital. So that is brand new. I don't even think it's open yet. And that is a huge, huge, huge complex here that I'm really, really excited to get open, part of the UC Health complex over on this side of town. So I'm going to take a left here onto Town Center Drive, and we're going to kind of go around the back side of the town center a little bit. And I even made a list of the places down here for y'all because I know I'm not going to remember all of them. But over off to the right side, you can see the mountains. Oh, the foothills are gorgeous. We're facing south right now. We're going to turn left and go east. But huge shopping area, lots of single family homes nearby, lots of townhouses nearby, easy access to 470, easy access to Santa Fe. A little bit further, I mean, it's going to take you maybe 8 or so minutes to get over to Santa Fe. But over off of Santa Fe and 470, well, Santa Fe and Mineral, but just north of 470 is the Aspen Grove Shopping Center. So I'll do that complex another time, that shopping area, not nearly as big. But the big thing there is there's a light rail station. So on this side of town, that's one of the furthest south light rail stations if you want to hop on the light rail and go downtown or up to Lakewood or anything like that. So anyway, and a lot of people down here do that because the downtown drive from here is probably going to be about 45 to 50 minutes plus traffic if traffic is really bad. So, okay, so we're going back behind the Target and the Petco, but the reason I wanted to bring y'all through this way is you see all of these new townhomes that are over here on the left. There's single family paired homes, a whole bunch of developing going on over in here. So, alrighty, so on the left side, we've got Buffalo Wild Wings. I'm going to turn right here so y'all can see what's in the Target complex. So we've got Fujiyama for sushi and hibachi, Smoothie King, Garbanzo. We've got a Cane's Chicken tucked back in here now. Super excited about that. Could always use some more Cane's. And then we've got this huge Target complex that you can't really see on my right. So I'm going to pop in there and stay at the back of the parking lot so we don't have to wait for a million people to cross, because that's kind of boring to sit here and watch on a YouTube video. So up on the left that you can see is a Kaiser Permanente health complex for the employers that have that as their medical provider. Oh yeah, and that amazing foothills, like you're pretty much in the foothills over here. It's gorgeous. So here's the Target complex. Huge Target. This one's always pretty busy, but it's a really nice newer store, really nice and clean. And I'm gonna jog through here because y'all can see this and it's not as busy over here. So we've got a salon studio, physical therapy place, Petco, we've got a vet care, GameStop, Massage Envy, Sherwin-Williams, and let me get out this way and go here. And then we'll cross the street. Neater's up here on the right. And at the end of the complex we have usual nail salon, and then the Vitamin Cottage, National Grocers. So there's not too many of those around the metro. There's another one up on Colorado Boulevard in 8th, I believe, and that one's way out of the way. Or sorry, Leedsdale and Alameda. So we've got the Goddard School over on the right side. I don't know if y'all can see it in the camera view. Probably not. It's just past Neater's. Little daycare school. And then car wash across the street, and you can see all of those new build townhomes and single family homes and paired homes. Guys, there's a lot of stuff getting built in here since the medical complexes and everything have been built in here. So here you can see the clock tower across Highlands Ranch Parkway. Over on the left, we've got Freddy's, Custard. We've got the Buffalo Wild Wings, my Highlands Ranch Chick-fil-A, which I'm at once a week or so. Maybe once every other week. Wahoo's Fish Tacos, Starbucks, one of the many Starbucks down here. And then I'm going to take a left here on Highlands Ranch Parkway, and then I'm going to go in one end of that town center complex across the street. Oh, sorry, that's really crooked. I just noticed that. And that way I can work my way across the complex. But from here, just to give you an idea, at Town Center Drive and Highlands Ranch Parkway, we've got the Office Max, Bed Bath & Beyond, orthodontic complex. There's a lot of stuff tucked in there. Michael's. That one's not a huge Michael's, to be honest. As a crafty nerd person, I'm a little disappointed with the size, but convenient location. So, and to give you an idea on traffic, it is a Saturday afternoon. It is almost 60 degrees outside, and it is February 29th. Ha! Yay for leap years. So there is a lot of people out. I probably should have done the driving tour during a less busy time for shopping areas, but at least you get an idea of how many people like to come out here. So here we've got the Highlands Ranch Town Center Park and Ride for RTD. And I'm going to pop in the back side back here so you can see, we got Civic Center Green Park tucked in back in here, or the Civic Green Park. We've got the Douglas County Library over here to the left. I don't know if y'all can really see that. Really nice library. And really nice park over here for people that like to be outside during the summer, want somewhere to take their kids. And then, hello, townhomes. So, lot of townhome, row home type properties back in here. And most of these are owned. They're not complex rentals. They're individually owned units. So if you're interested in buying one of those that's walkable to all this really cool stuff, give me a shout. I'm happy to help. It's what I do. And this will be a little bit of a slow drag since it's so busy today. We're going to wait for people to, park, back out, all that stuff. Because I'm that nice person that lets people out when I'm not in a hurry, and y'all just get to listen to me talk. So we've got Row House on the right. Oh, I think they're new and they're starting to give a lot of free memberships, or free trial classes. So workout classes, dentists, cleaners, tanning salons, Avita salon. And there is a decent amount of parking in here. It does get pretty full on a really busy day, but it's not like a downtown paid parking crazy situation. So we've got old blinking light over here on the right. I'm going to go to the right side so you can see everything. We've got old blinking light, really cool restaurant and bar, Crave Burgers, Cold Stone, because, everyone needs that ice cream fix. Because here in Denver, it really doesn't matter how cold it is. We always want our ice cream. So I know you want out. I'm going to get out of your way. So off to our right, we have Highlands Ranch Parkway. It's just the main entrance. And then over here, we've got Jamba Juice. We've got our jewelers. Timbuk Toys. It's a really cool toy store. Papa Murphy's Bunch Shop. That's always nice if you need a fix. A little sugar fix. Jimmy John's. Floyd's Barbershop. So a lot of smaller strip mall, retail, and restaurant properties. And then over here, we're going to go to some of the bigger ones. We're going to go around Home Depot because y'all don't really need to see a detailed view of Home Depot on the left. But that is your Home Depot down here. It is kind of a dead zone for home improvement centers in certain parts of West Centennial and East Littleton. So everyone comes down here to Highlands Ranch. So over here you've got Key Bank, and then we've got a lot of newer townhomes, row home styles straight ahead of us. So we're going to take a right here and go back out to Highlands Ranch Parkway. Right around Key Bank, you see your Wendy's, and then you'll get a view of where we just were on the other side of the street, the other side of the town center, which is where that Target complex is, the brand new UC Health Hospital that I'm sure has amazing mountain views from all of their hospital rooms. So if you got to be stuck in a hospital, it's a pretty sweet one to be at. We're going to take a right, and we are going to go down just a little bit further because there's another area that I want to tie in. It's not exactly part of the quote-unquote town center, but it is really close by, and as far as shopping and retail and things like that. So I'll pause this. Alrighty, and we're going. I figure y'all don't want to wait at the lights with me, so I just hit pause. Red Rocks Credit Union on the right. If you're looking to do bridge loans or 80-10-10 loans or something like that, Red Rocks Credit Union is one of the big local credit unions that a lot of the lenders recommend for those types of programs. They really do have good rates for the bridge loans, new build bridge loans, or 80-10-10 or second mortgage type situations. So alrighty, so we've got kind of the older part of the town center area on our right. We've got a little bit of commercial complex on the left. But on the right, we've got Verizon. We've got a large McDonald's with a play place because there's a lot of families down here. A lot of kiddos running around. There's a mod market in here. I think that's on the left side. I'm going to turn to the right so y'all can see. Centura Health and Emergency and Urgent Care in case you don't want to go to one of the big hospital complexes. And our Safeway is in here. Great Clips, eyewear. We're going to go on the back side here. It's a little bit easier to see stuff on the left side. And so we've got our UPS store. That's usually what I'm hitting when I'm in here. I'm going to let you go through. Subway, Massage Heights, GNC, another bar place. I don't know if I mentioned the bar place previously over by Torchy's. I'm going to go do that area here in a couple of minutes. And an Einstein Brothers Bagels if you need your morning. Oh, and Michi. Really nice Italian restaurant, family owned, awesome place. It tends to get pretty busy in the evenings around dinner time or in the summer when the weather's really nice. So definitely call ahead. And I'm going to pause this while I head back over to the next place. Alrighty, so making a big circle, I'm back up by the newer single family and paired home developments at the back of the UC Health Hospital. Closer to Lucent and 470. I'm just behind the Target. So making a big circle, figured I'd give you, our absolutely gorgeous view that I am totally obsessed with while we head back in and check out the new area just north of the hospital. I talked about it at the beginning when I was heading south on Lucent, but there's a lot of stuff in there that I figure y'all probably want to see, so I'll drive you through it. And then I'll read off a list of stuff because honestly, I made a list because I knew while I was driving and talking, I was going to forget some of it. So we're going to drive past the hospital. We're turning right and going north on Lucent. And we are going to go past Park Central Drive, and I want to go right into the shopping area here on the right. So, this is more, not really shopping, but this is restaurants. So as I mentioned, the Torchy's and Shake Shack and Rock Bottom Brewery and everything like that. And then you can see all of the new, it looks like condos and mixed use that's going in back there is what I'm guessing. I don't really know. I'd have to look it up. But you can see everything over here. Torchy's Tacos. I know I've mentioned it 3 times. They're really good tacos. Go eat some. And get the queso, because the queso actually has guac in it. Who puts guac in their queso? I haven't before, but it's awesome. So I'm going to start doing it because it's really good and I get it every time I go. You can get a half order of the chips and queso, by the way, because it's really big. And sometimes if you just want some for yourself, get a half order, save yourself some money. So there's a Starbucks, there's some people. We've got our sushi place. We've got our nail salon, our haircut, cut and color. Next door, American Eatery. I haven't tried this place yet, but I'm really curious about it. There's a Mad Greens tucked in here for your healthier lunch, or if you're the type to work from home, it's really nice to have all of these options because most of these are on DoorDash or Grubhub or something like that. So we've got Tropical Smoothie Cafe. We've got Old Chicago for, your pizza and your beer. Orange Theory Fitness, and another Bar 3 place. So we've got a couple different bar class places down here, and then ENT Credit Union, and a Home 2, which is kind of like if you're in a place that has the loft areas, very similar type feel to those, but it's by a Hilton, so a little bit discount minimalist places to stay. Really good option for extended stay, or if you're down here for one of the hospital complexes. So I'm going to pull into a parking spot like I mentioned and read off some of the other places. That way y'all get a full rundown of what's going on down here. Alrighty, so thanks for driving a circle with me. Made my list, like I said. So we talked about Old Blinking Light. I didn't mention Lansdowne Arms. It's another restaurant bar over in the town center side by Old Blinking Light, the South Town Center side. Qdoba, Freddy's we talked about, Chick-fil-A, of course, Buffalo Wild Wings, Torchy's, Old Chicago. Corner Bakery I didn't mention, Noodles I didn't mention. There's an Indulge wine bar back in there, wine bar and bistro. If you want to do happy hour or something after work, or girls' night, whatever. Let's see. I think I mentioned, man, I hit all these places. I'm really proud of myself. I mentioned everything else. I mentioned the library, the Civic Green Park is awesome, and the hospital. So anyway, quick rundown of all the stuff that's within, about a mile here. down at the Highlands Ranch Town Center at Highlands Ranch Parkway and Lucent Boulevard, just south of 470 in the west side of Highlands Ranch. So as I mentioned before, if you're looking to buy or sell a house or relocating to this area, a lot of people that are relocating for Lone Tree, DTC, Inverness, South, or I mentioned the Lone Tree, like the Charles Schwab and that kind of stuff. So anybody that's relocating for the South Metro area, or the DTC area, this is a really popular place. Sorry, I had a notification pop up on my phone. That's not distracting. Really popular place for your single family suburban homes, newer build from the 80s all the way, and they're still building down here, but not much. Most of the stuff's out at Sterling Ranch or at Solstice right now. So most of what they're building in Highlands Ranch right now is going to be retail, restaurants, commercial, some commercial, not big complexes, but smaller commercial, and then condos, mixed use, a lot of mixed use. So retail on the bottom, apartments and things like that on the top, or the row home, townhome type feel. Because that's really what's, as far as the space that's available to build out here. So if you're looking to buy or sell in this area, please reach out to me. I'm happy to help. Like I mentioned, I've got some clients that are under contract out at Solstice doing a new build right now. I've got some other, I've got a listing coming up just down the street and that is walkable to a lot of this stuff. So it's awesome. But anyway, thanks so much for the time. If you like my videos, please subscribe to my channel. I would greatly appreciate it. If you would like to reach out to me directly, you can do so. My contact information is on my website. Link for that is down below. This is what I do for a living as far as helping people move. I just want you to know and love the area just as much as I do. So, as always, thanks so much for the time, and y'all have a great day.